So, Sihle Lonzi, the EFF Youth Command leader, exposed ANC corrupt cadre deployment scandal or cartel. This is why we are angry as citizens. You know, ANC is so corrupt to the core. Now someone is applying for a senior position, National Youth Development Agency board member, who doesn't even have a clue of his own job description now, currently. He says he completed his qualification in 2021. And then he was a senior researcher from 2014, somewhere there, to, I don't know, from until when. By the way, he has, for 5 years, by the way, here's what I want to raise. This guy, who's an ANC member, who's an ANC product, has been a senior researcher in the Mbombela municipality with a matric on, just matric. The Hlaudi Motsgekga style, just matric. I don't know. I mean, this is so embarrassing to us black people. I mean, the black administration, how did we get here? Are we that corrupt that we really appoint people who have got absolutely no qualification on senior positions? I don't know. I get so angry and frustrated at the same time. And now we need to actually give credit where it's due. The EFF is so far doing the good thing. It's doing a good job. And then we commend them, for doing such a marvelous job, because they understand that for them to gain control and to convince people to look, convincing to the masses out there, they need to actually deploy the most powerful and the most academic people who will be able to pull a stand where they need to. This guy, who's an ANC member, has been a senior researcher leading a team of people who went to university and studied for years and years and years. He was leading that team with absolutely no clue, with only matric. I mean, this is embarrassing. It's an embarrassment. And he even went as far as applying for this. I'm so happy because now all these interviews are getting to be streamed live so we can watch and see the embarrassment. Someone is struggling to comprehend a very simple question that they are supposed to answer. And then should we trust such a person like such an embarrassment? This is the corruption of the ANC, by the way. And it's not something that is new. It's something that has been going on. Even these comrades who are from exiles, who claim that they fought for us and all of that, they went into key positions. Remember Angie Motsgekga, how poor she was performing on the basic education during the COVID, saying students must be 500 meters apart from each other. She wanted to say 5 meters apart. She said 500 meters apart. She can't even, comprehend simple things, which as a minister of basic education, she was supposed to understand. And now she's there at the defense there. I wonder if these people are the jack of all trades. They understand every portfolio, they can excel. I mean, in my own understanding, in the Department of Education, if you become a minister, you should at least have some sort of a qualification that supports your portfolio, that will also help you. Just like Aaron Motsgekga. Aaron Motsgekga is a medical doctor by profession. He is a minister of health now. It makes sense. It makes sense. To me, it makes sense because he understands and he has been working there. He has got a practical experience and the first-hand experience of being a doctor. So if the doctors have got a query and say they are tired, they are exhausted, they've been working long hours, he would understand because he was there. You get what I'm saying? You go to Limpopo, the Poppy, Ramatu, she's a medical doctor. She's well educated. I like that. But seeing rotten potatoes applying with matric as senior researchers, and now they want to become part of board members in the National Youth Development Agency. You know, ANC, EFF should root out that corruption that ANC has been comfortable in doing. That is why we get so rotten administration. It's because of rotten potatoes who are there, dunderheads who don't understand anything. They are just there. You know, you see them wearing suits and driving flashy cars. You think these people went to school and they are really educated. No, they are dumb, idiots. They are on senior positions just for some stupid reasons. I don't know. It's so irritating. That is why I agree with someone who says if you see someone driving a flashy car, a very expensive car, wearing a suit, don't wish to be them, because you don't know how they got there. You don't know the level of their education, the level of their knowledge and all of. Some people are just wearing suits. They are looking decent, driving nice cars, but they are dunderheads. They don't know anything. They don't know anything. I'm sorry if I put it the wrong way, but I'm trying to say fools are on higher positions that they don't even understand, leading a team of people who are scholars, people who understand exactly what should be done. Just like the same as Sihle Londi. With matric only, they made him a COO there at the SABC, Auckland Park there. You know, we used to go there and, you know, and look at this whole thing unfolding, and you ask yourself, how did this guy become the COO when the SABC was in shambles and everything was just falling apart? I'm not saying educated people cannot be corrupt, cannot make horrible decisions or wrong decisions, so to say. But someone with no absolute knowledge, no expertise at all, no experience, and he's saying he applied for a PA with a matric, I don't know, but also becoming a PA, don't you need some sort of a kind of qualification, Yana? I mean, black people, we need to wake up. Going to school is important. Just go to school. If you have a chance to go to school, go to school. If nothing stops you, if nothing it's blocking you from getting education, get education. That's why, in my own opinion, I'm always emphasizing that education must just be free for everyone to access education. Look at this idiot. He can't even comprehend a simple question. And by the way, Sihle, you know, is doing a marvelous job, a very good job. I like that guy. Honestly, I like that guy, and I like what the EFF is doing, and let them keep on doing that, because they are exposing those smallanyana skeletons to come out. Remember, we used to have the likes of Batabile Dlamini. They're the Minister of Social Development there, causing chaos, doing nonsense there, messing up everything. You know, that is why I'm saying, I'm repeating, politicians, you will get to hate politicians when you look at ANC politicians. This cadre deployment policy that is perpetuating corruption and, you know, killing our country. You know, that's why we perform so poor. What can you expect from someone with a matric who is a senior? What are you researching with a matric? Matric is just a license to go to varsity. There's nothing special about matric. In South Africa, matric, if you say, I've got matric, what is matric? Matric is just a license. It's a ticket to go to varsity and get a proper education there. By the way, even our education, we know that there's a lot of degrees at universities which are useless. They must just, you know, phase them out and reconsider introducing new education which is actually resonating with the current technology. You know, we're facing the fourth industrial revolution and all of that. I was so shocked to see such a dumb person sitting there taking an interview there. You know, he must try something else. Yo, he's so poor, that guy. By the way, he said he graduated in 2021, and still it's questionable that someone who cannot really understand questioning, when you are being questioned, you know, you just don't know what to say and how to respond. And even in his own department, he doesn't understand anything. Let's not talk about the NYDA. Okay, so, good people, you can see now why we are so angry fighting these corrupt ANC politicians. This is what they are doing. This is all that they wake up in the morning to do every day. That is why there's no service delivery. There's nothing. They're sitting there thinking about how much they're going to steal, continue with corruption and nothing else but corruption to steal. I don't know, as black people, we've got this administration, the political power, so that we can empower ourselves. Hi, you've got black people who are comfortable there. On a weekend, you go and dance from a piano and you go to parties and everything. You are all about socialism. And then you like it when there's 5 prostitutes surrounding you and you are like a boss, but you are dumb. You don't have any academic background and you are sitting on a higher position there. You know, use the little time. Black people, I'm talking to you now directly. I don't care about other ethnic groups. I don't want to get into that space. I'm referring to my fellow black people. Whatever the time you have, extra time, don't go and get drunk and sleep on the street, man. Eh? Do some research. Go to the internet and sit on your computer there and do useful things. Don't just watch comedy or TikTok, then the whole day you laughing, you watching. What are you going to gain on that? Do research. Do research about your country. Do research about other countries. Do research about technology, education. There are educational programs and everything. The internet has got everything. So there's no excuse for this guy to say he doesn't know anything. He didn't even prepare himself for an interview. He was just numb. He was just walking, in the bush, alone, walking in the bush. And this is such an embarrassment. You wonder even where he is now, the position that he is now. What exactly is he doing? Why would you apply just to embarrass yourself? I wonder who was shortlisting those people. I wonder. But anyway, we hope that others will come and do a better job. But thanks, Sihle, for exposing these idiots, ANC idiots. They are dumb. They don't know what they are doing. They are just there. Especially in municipalities, there's a high level of corruption there. People are hiring their girlfriends. People are hiring their family members. People are hiring their friends there. Whatever the qualifications you have, they won't hire you. They start by asking, who are you? Who do you know here? Who is this person? They ask them, who is this person? Who is this? Who do you know here? They ask you. And if you know no one, you'll never get a job. Even a simple job of general worker, you'll never get there. Those ones, they phase them out. Thabo Mbeki signed that nonsensical privatization law, so you will never get a general worker in a municipality. They already hire you on a contractor, and a contractor is hiring you through the agent. So they cut your salary. You end up getting 2,000 a month. This is what we voted for. We need to change that nonsense. We need to fight. Even when you are a general worker, you must get the benefits, you must get medical. You are a human being. Why not? So why do we crucify people who are illiterate? You say, no, you can't get a medical aid. You can't get a housing allowance. You don't even qualify for a subsidy house and all of that. That is the corruption that for as long as the ANC is still in charge, we will never be able to fix all this nonsense. For the best possible way for us as black people to fix this country is to vote the ANC out. It must be out, completely out. Everywhere, municipalities, everywhere, they must just be out because they have caused a serious damage. Billions and billions have been stolen and have disappeared. And do not trust the Democratic Alliance. We know what they do. Look there at the Western Cape. They say clean governance, no corruption, but they are not doing they are not delivering service to Khayelitsha people. People continue to stuck in squalor, in squatter camps there, and they take the money back to the department, and they say, no, we didn't use any money. That's nonsense. DA was running the Tshwane municipality there. So Limsimang, I'm recruiting bouncers. So squatters, let's continue engaging. I'll hear from you. Thank you very much for watching my channel. Keep on subscribing. Let's grow this channel. I'm going to speak the truth. I'm going to be the voice of the voiceless. Thank you, Sebo. Sure.